Just to quickly show you what I mean about Tinker's Construct, so that's a smeltery. This was the first part of the base I started building, and I've started to move myself into the mountain. Easier to hide cables. I have to excuse the wind noise. It's very windy in here, which is beautiful. But in Tinker's Construct, you can make components out of various different moulds. So this is a hammer, which does a 3x3, and I've added diamonds to it. I've added netherite to it to make it more durable and mine more. But the handle is made out of a particular type of wood which can cause regeneration to get it to repair itself. There's other stuff as well. So stats there. You can really go in depth with Tinker's Construct. You can completely lose yourself in it. But you create the molds and pour the molds out and everything. It's a switches mod, so different switches. It's also a good way of duplicating ore at the start. Not quite duplicating, because you put one piece of ore in, or war ore I should say, and you'll get 1.5 ingots back. Bonsai tree, basically if I put an axe in here it'll keep chopping down the tree and give me wood. There's more to it than that. The thing to remember is you can always click to show recipes. Anything you see, I don't know how familiar you are with JEI, but if you click R on something, you'll see the recipe for it, and you can cycle through the various different ways of making it. If you push U on it, you'll see the uses for it. Another useful thing to remember is in JEI, if you want to see just the mod create, if you do @create, you'll see just the items that are in the create mod. Just to show off a bit, that's just a small generator that was powering my refined storage system. That's powered by lava. It doesn't generate much. It's not a nuclear reactor. That's a goal that I've got for later in the day, or probably tomorrow. So this is where my main base is going to be. Some of it's going to come out here in a bit. Currently powered by water mills. We've taken the stress setting off these, so you can pretty much keep adding them infinitum even. It's been a long day. You can speed up the cogs by little cog, big cog into little cog, into big cog, into little cog, into big cog. That's actually generating me power from the water mill that's going across. This bit here, I put gold in here. This pulls it onto the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt brings it around. That will cross it into a plate. It goes back into this box. Later on this will be hooked up into my storage system. This bit here, I quite like this. Someone showed me how to do this bit, and then I sort of adapted from there. Basically, nether quartz can be made by washing. This is a fan through water. That's a little depot. Washing soul stone. Not soul stone, soul sand. Or soul sand can go through nether fire to basically be haunted. So sand can go into be haunted to be turned into soul sand. So I think it's kind of cool. So if I had a load of sand in here, I'd be able to put it across. Do I have any sand in my backpack? You want to look at your controls as well. Equip yourself with. You're probably not familiar with this bit. Equip yourself with a backpack, because then you can just be and get this nice little backpack. Obviously mine's a gold backpack. And that's all powered by this little water turbine here. I need to pretty up this base quite considerably. It's very, very basic at the moment. This bit here is my ore processing facility. So I put raw ore in here, it goes along, gets dropped in, grinded into dust, and this does duplicate it. So one piece of ore gives you 2 dust. Dust will go on a conveyor belt and collect from here. I can also put various other things in there as well. So if I look at the uses of sand by pushing U and go across. Where is it? Not sand, not uses of sand. So if you go to how to make sand, there you go, crushing. So putting in gravel crushes into sand. So obviously putting in cobblestone crushes into gravel. there's a chance of getting various other things. Sorry about the wind noise. The storage, there's two things I recommend. One of your aims should be to find storage. Basically these hard drives here, 4K, 4K, 16K, I managed to make a 64K. These are not exactly end game, but they're not early game either. And I can basically see all my stored stuff. And with JEI, I've got this option set to JEI synced. So if I go to apt create, I'll see all the create stuff. I might look at it, right, how do I make a cogwheel? Little plus symbol, puts it in there. I can make some cogwheels. You can also pull things out, put them back in again. What I'd recommend for you for starting is functional storage. Storage drawers. Try and aim to get yourself a storage controller. So storage drawers, I think they'll appeal to your aesthetics as well. Where's the other type? We've got a section, there we go. Basically, you can upgrade these to store more, but if you right click on them, it stores the item that you want in there. Obviously, and then control right click. No control left click. Left click to get one out, control left click to get a whole stack out. Just be careful you don't break them as you put them across. The reason why I say get yourself a storage controller, so I recently moved the storage device. So there's the storage controller. Forgot you now need a wrench. Not the wrench I've got in my inventory. You need a sorry, there's all these different wrenches, which does get a bit annoying. Now what? That's functional storage. There's so many mods in this pack that I'm still getting used to. Okay, a linking tool. Oh, there it is. So you need a linking tool. So that one. There we go. So I've linked these to that, so it doesn't have to be TouchNet. Now, say I had that one in there. I could just right click on that and it'll go immediately into the drawer. So yeah, you can sort out your inventory there and just right click and the stuff goes into the drawer. For early storage system, that's quite useful. Yeah, the base is ugly as hell at the moment. Yeah, don't even get me started on that thing. Oh god, that's a nightmare to use, or was when I was learning it, but yeah, you need to look at some tutorials on Create. Yeah, smelter and everything. Induction smelter, obviously. There's my plates. Okay, that was a bit longer than I planned.